Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome to a new series. Probably see we've got a little bit of a different login screen. We are going to be playing Sky Factory 2. I've not played Sky Factory 1, or Sky Factory, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. Let's turn this darn music down. Can we do that now? We can't, no. Okay, well, bear with me. I'll turn the game sounds down a little bit when I come to edit, so... However, yeah, I've had a little play on it. I've got sort of this one here, which is kind of my practice world, so I kind of get a bit of an idea, so we can try and get a little bit of continuity in there. But I have got a new world here that we can go back to. I've not done anything at all other than just sort of spawn in and just make sure everything seems to be okay. So let's take a dive in and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to load up. Well, let's face it, there's not a great deal to load, is there? So, alrighty, so we are 6:32 in the morning. We are in the Plains biome, and apparently there is a new mod update. Exciting stuff. So we have spawned in, and we have got a couple of books. We've got the Open Blocks book, we've got Materials and Use over the Tinker's Construct, and we have our Simple Achievements book, and one whole torch. I mean, the generosity is incredible. So I think probably, let's have a quick look. Yeah, so we have spawned on top of a tree. We have absolutely nothing else around us. So yeah, this could be interesting. So, welcome to Sky Factory 2, a mod pack by Bacon Donut. So, yeah, an infinite world of possibility awaits us apparently, yeah. Or imminent death as we kind of fall off of a tree, but hey. So we're literally starting with a single tree on a piece of dirt. But this could be a way of building an amazing new world, apparently. Right, okay. So yeah, with a book, usual story, backwards and forwards arrows, and we can check ourselves off achievements. So we want an achievement stand. We might have to have a look at that, because I haven't actually got that one in my normal world, which will make carrying it around in my inventory less of a pain in the arse. Okay, so it's saying different things with biomes. Decent biomes will help early game, but you can play in other biomes, is not a problem. So oceans won't get monsters, but will get passive animals. Mushroom biome will only spawn mushrooms and no monsters. That's good. So yeah, it's all possible. So yeah, water barrels, so we will be able to get some water. Yada yada yada. Big credits. I'll let you read that. That's enough of that, I think. Right. Okay. So challenges. So we're going to start off in the Wood Age. So one of the first things we need to do is use a crook to get leaves, saplings and a silkworm. So let's have a looky. So right, currently on top of a tree. First of all, we actually need to kind of get out of this tree. So I think first thing we will do, and notice I've actually put the texture pack on that comes with the game, but let's see if we can first of all get ourselves a crafting bench together, which is always going to be a good start. And we'll break the next block down, and what we should be able to do then is have enough planks to make some sticks. So we've got 8 sticks. Let's jump up, stick our crafting bench down, because what I don't want to do is risk losing any of these leaves. So we'll make ourselves a couple of crooks. So yeah, it's literally just 4 sticks, and you can arrange them in that way or that way, doesn't really matter, but that gives you your crook. So we've got a couple of those, which is great. Sadly they don't stack, but hey. And what we can do is let's start breaking these leaves around us, and hopefully we're careful about it, we won't lose any saplings. And I'm going to do it sort of breaking down a block at a time, just so we can try and catch absolutely everything, because I don't want to lose any of the saplings, because we don't get a sapling, we ain't gonna get any more trees. Okay. We aren't getting any saplings just yet. I'm really... Ah, there we go. Get you. Oh. Cool. Right. Okay, let's go down another level. We'll step down here, if we can actually get down there. Walk down nicely, thank you. Okay, so on our last layer of leaves, they're going to start despawning, so really want to try and get the ones that are close to us and hope that we get another sapling. We've only got the one to start with, which isn't great. But hey, there we go. Right. Let's carry on punching our way down here. Catch hold as we go. Ooh. Ooh. That could have gone very wrong. Okay, so first thing we need to do, I think, is let's put our crafting bench on there, and we shall get ourselves some slabs made. Do we want to do all of those? What we might do is just keep some of those back for the minute, because we're going to have to wait a while for the next tree to grow. Let's break this back. Right, we have our crafting bench, we have our block of wood. So, I've decided that I am going to do this in real time. What we might do is, if there's any particularly sort of boring bits, we'll probably maybe sort of pause the recording until something happens, but I'm not going to do anything off camera with this. So we shall see how this works out. So let's get ourselves a little bit of a platform round here, so we've got something to stand on other than this one block of wood, and then... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I would never ever get the hang of this. However, I should think after playing this for a little while, we are going to be a pro at this backwards walking crap. There. Okay, let's walk back onto here. And you know what? I think we need somewhere to pop our crafting bench. So okay, that'll do for the time being. But let's get ourselves some more slabs. But most importantly, let's get ourselves that sapling planted, so we actually have something that we can work off. Because that is probably going to take an obscene amount of time to grow. While that's happening, we can at least get a bit of a platform down that we can use to walk on. We're out of slabs again. Okay. I think for the sake of safety, let's just turn them all in. And I think as well, what we will do is we will put our torch up. We'll put our torch here, I think, just on the side of the crafting bench for the moment. And we'll carry on putting some of these slabs down. It's actually quite horrible doing this, if I'm honest. I've never been particularly good, as I said, with the whole sort of holding shift lark. Right, so in our inventory we have got crooks and we've got books. Now, is there anything that we can actually check off on here? So use a crook on leaves to get saplings of the silkworm. Okay, we haven't got the silkworm yet. Make dirt by composting saplings in an oak barrel. Infest leaves with the silkworm. And use a crook to get infested leaves to get string. Okay, we are going to be a little restricted until this here tree grows. So what we will do then is we shall wait until that happens. I'll probably end up moving this once we've got a little bit more room, get that out of the way. But while that is doing, let's have a look, because there was something in here, wasn't there, that I wasn't sure of, and that was the stand for the achievement book, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Let's try and find... no. Let's try and spell it properly. Okay, achievement stand. What's the difference between that? So that's with a book and without a book. And that's just decorative wood, so I'm guessing that is the one we want to look at. Okay, so we need to put the book on it. So it's literally just... oh, is that all? For real? Okay, so 6 bits of wood and the achievement book. But yeah, that will keep that out of our inventory. So once we've got ourselves a little bit more set up, that will be something worth considering. Now, tinkers. I have used tinkers before. Not gone into a massive amount of detail with it. I've kept it quite basic. So it will be interesting to kind of get back into that a little bit more, and I think it's going to be out of necessity more than anything. That there's certainly going to be stuff that tinkers is going to be called for. So yeah, we've got the basic stuff here, haven't we? So that should be cool. So we'll be able to do that. Come on, hurry up and grow, tree, hurry up. And open broche. So yeah, we can make all sorts of stuff with this. So what have we got? Let's have a look. We did mess with this a little bit in Attack of the B-Team, which was good fun. I mean, sadly, I literally only got one episode out on that, and that was just as the server came to an end. But yeah, we did have a little play with it, because you can get some good stuff. So yeah, like the sprinklers for your irrigation. Elevator, I have to say, this was one of my favourite blocks. Absolutely loved that one. I used that quite a lot throughout my base in Attack of the B-Team, because it's kind of like a layered base with all the witchery and everything else going on there. Paint mixer, bear traps. Not thinking that we're going to be seeing that many bears up here at the moment, but yeah. What is this? A building guide. Okay. That's planning out rooms. Not tried that. Canvas so we can paint. Vacuum hoppers. Now they're quite cool because they actually suck stuff. So that could be quite good for... Do you know what I wonder? It's a shame because we're not going to be able to get any blaze powder at this stage, I don't think. Because I know from where I've played previously, there is... an achievement for building a dark room to start mob spawning, but I would imagine that we are only going to get overworld mobs in there. I doubt very much we're going to get anything from the nether, but I suspect at some point there will be the requirement for building a portal if we get that far in the series. But yeah, with a vacuum hopper that'll be great, because putting up our little dark room for our sort of mob spawning, that'll make it an awful lot easier to suck up all that XP when that comes out. Tank, which will be good for lava, and I think possibly in this we might be able to store XP. I don't know whether you can make XP drains in this, but we'll have a look. Bits of path, which will look lovely. A nice fan. Fan will blow players and mobs or entities in the direction of its facing. So yeah, okay, that could be quite useful. That could be quite, I don't know, maybe an interesting way of moving mobs towards where you want them to, rather than using the water channels. I wonder how well that'll work. It'd probably be utter crap, but hey. Block breakers, block placers, droppers, big buttons, auto anvil, XP. Okay, and XP juice, that's cool. Auto enchantment table, yeah, used them before. Sponge may... Oh, you can actually make sponge in this, can't you? So that's what's... What are we looking at? A... slime ball and wool. That's fairly easy. Rope ladder. No, I actually quite like the looks of these. Every crafted ladder rocket moves one item from a stack, so yeah, that could be good fun. A village highlighter. XP bottler. Yeah, so XP juice and bottle it up into glass bottles. That could be quite cool to make, and that's dead simple. That's just like iron and glass bottles, so we could probably have that quite quickly. XP drain. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So that, we can pop that on top of a tank. Then we can just go and stand on it. That sucks all of the XP out of our XP bar, stores it in sort of liquid form, and then we can use that for the auto enchantment table or the auto anvil, which would be cool. XP shower, I have watched that break many servers, so I'm not entirely sure I'll mess with that. Skyblock, I don't really see the point in that, to be fair. This I love. I think this is awesome. So we can have a little luggage trunk that kind of follows you around everywhere and gathers up anything it comes across. So that's quite cool to take with you if you're kind of going caving. It can suck all the stuff up. Sonic glasses, didn't ever use those, I don't think. Yeah. Hang glider, that could be useful. Stencils, sleeping bag, again, you know, that could be quite cool. I mean, with this, well, we're going to take a little while to get to sheep, but this will kind of help us move around a little bit rather than having to keep putting a bed. What's a Devnol? Gather dirt up from the ground. Okay. Oh, so that will just keep what you actually want. That's quite cool. Squeegee, slimealizer, sponge, and the miscellaneous stuff. So this is just to do with editing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's quite cool. And miraculously, our tree still hasn't grown. Where are we? We're at 22:37. So what's that? 10:30. Yeah. Stupid tree. Will you damn well grow? So yeah, I mean at the moment we haven't actually got a great deal we can do until the tree grows. Will you grow, tree? I'm not scared walking around here or anything at all. Okay, what we'll do is we'll pause here for a second. We'll wait until the tree has grown. Oh, There we go. See, look. Just up for fame. That's what it was after. Right, we need to get ourselves more saplings and we need more wood. So we can try and get a better platform. Hopefully as well we might actually get a silkworm off of this, which would be handy because then at least we can actually start checking some achievements off. I would imagine we probably lost a silkworm or something when we were breaking blocks initially, when we were still up a tree, but hey, that's one of those things, isn't it? That's not one broken, but yay, it fills up automatically again if you've got another one, which is great. I mean, I like that. That's one of the things actually I miss in vanilla, is not having that. Now I think we're going to have to punch this out. Let's get a new sapling down as soon as possible, which will give us a little bit more time to get that grown before we completely run out. Oh, I've just noticed. Look, the moon's like a Steve face. Is it Steve face? Yeah, kind of, I guess. Oh, that's really special. Right, let's gather that wood up, and we shall come over here, get that put into planks. We'll halve that, I think, for the moment, and get ourselves a few more slabs so we can finish off sort of expanding this platform out a little bit. We need to definitely go out this way, don't we? So let's go this way here. I think what we need to do is get ourselves quite a nice big platform. Now, because we're half slabbing, anytime I want to place an item, I'm going to have to kind of make a little bit of a raised platform for it, which is, it's okay. At the moment, I can't sort of obviously place below. We'll have to try and figure out how we can do that going forward. I think one of the mistakes I made in my earlier one was that I kind of closed my platform off quite early. Okay. Yeah, so it kind of meant that I ran out of blocks pretty quick. Now we're going to try and see if we can break these and hopefully get it back. Because, yes, yeah. Woohoo. Okay, so you can go there, and can we... I'm going to stand on you because we'll just fall through when it breaks. Can we capture these ones back? We can. Awesome. Right. That sort of squares that off a little bit better. We've still got plenty there. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get a barrel crafted. Now the barrel recipe, I believe, we are going to need slabs for. So we need a slab there, and then it's there. In fact, we haven't got enough to do two, have we? No, that's a shame. We're going to need to put a slab down for that to stand on for the time being. But what this will do, this is something we can start collecting some rainwater in. Should it rain, why will you not place? Because the torch is there. Stupid woman. Right, let's move the torch. Put our torch there. Alternatively, we could shift and put our torch there. And let's get our barrel up. Now, ooh. Oh my god, I'm going to have to be so careful with my keyboard. The barrels serve two purposes. Or certainly at the moment anyway, or the oak barrels. What we can do is put saplings into them, and I think it's about 8 saplings. What that will do is then over a short period of time will compost down into dirt blocks, which we will obviously need to try and get more trees grown. Alternatively, they can be used to collect rainwater, which gives you our water, which we'll need later on in the game for creating clay and other such things. So I'd like to get a couple made, but yeah, we just don't have the wood yet. Is there anything we can do with 2 of those? I think we could probably do with making ourselves another crook. I think probably keeping a steady supply of those would not be a bad thing, so we shall keep that about our person. So yeah, at the moment we've got 4 slabs left. Get them put down, I think. Where can we extend out this time? I think probably out this way again. What I also want to do is not try and get my trees too close together. 3, 4. Just because when they grow into massive trees, they are a pain to cut down. Plus also if you're doing the infested leaves and you get 2 of them pop up at the same time, what is going to happen is that you're going to infest 2 whole trees. And I don't think when the leaves are infested that the tree will actually drop saplings. I think it will only drop silk. So again, we are stuck kind of waiting for trees to happen. I don't want to plant that other sapling, and I don't want to compost that other sapling at the moment. I can't plant it because I've got any more earth, but I want to keep it as a spare just in case the unthinkable happens and we lose one. I have, and I will admit, I have got the cheats mode enabled on this. Only reason being is I know that there have been sort of glitchy moments with some of the mods where you'll go to make something and it will just not craft it properly and it will lose what it is that you've put in there. So I've got it there purely as a backup that if that kind of thing happens, that I can get back what I lost. However, I won't be using it to cheat in any items, just for my own benefit with the game. I want to do this properly. So time-wise, where are we at? Actually, we're coming up about 20 minutes, so it's probably not a bad place to stop. So, there we go. Inside our own head, behind a crafting bench, go me. So here we are on our little platform. So this is where we are at the moment. We have a barrel, we have a tree, we have a crafting bench, and we have some slabs. So, I will call it an episode for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you want to see some more. Please leave me a comment if there's anything that you have any suggestions on, which is always cool, always good to hear from you. I think this is going to be very much going by lots and lots of help from watching other YouTube videos, bit of Googling, and some wiki bashing. As I said, a lot of this is quite new stuff to me that I've not used before, but hey, that's what makes it interesting. But for now guys, thank you all very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!